No, I don't think I can. I don't think any words I say will do him justice, to be very honest. I think we've been talking about it for years. I often say it, the best player in the world. And how many games, you guys should know this, how many games in a row is that where he and Russ didn't play in the fourth quarter? Four in a row, right? And that's huge. I mean, like, obviously, we're a little more than halfway point in the season. And for him to have to play down the stretch to rest his body, for Russ to have a chance to rest his body, that's invaluable as we move forward. We know what the Western Conference is, how deep it is, how talented it is, and things are just getting started. I love the fact that we're playing at a high level. It was nice to win a game at home. We've done a great job on the road. We got to do a better job protecting our house, and we did that tonight against a team that's struggling. But we know that they, when they're healthy, they're a pretty talented team in Philadelphia. But yeah, Nicola's just incredible. He impacts the game across the board. But the great thing about it, he's getting contributions from a lot of people. We talk about Nicola a lot, but Aaron Gordon and Julian off the bench were outstanding tonight. Michael Porter was super efficient. We had 39 fast break points. Christian Brown just running and finishing. So it's a good team win. We did a lot of really good things tonight, and it's great that we didn't have to play those guys.
Julian scored well tonight, but in general with this game, I'm curious to what extent you've seen growth from the start of the year till now.
Yeah, I think every night's an opportunity for him to grow and improve and build confidence. You look at his 23 points tonight and 5 of 9 from the three. And what I like about it is that he's just being really aggressive to get downhill and attack. He's a really good finisher, shooting the three ball with no hesitation. And that's what we need from him coming off that bench. We need him to be a weapon, a guy that can provide a scoring boost. And and I've said this before about Julian. For him, his greatest challenge is to continue to work on the defensive end. And I thought he had some great examples tonight of fighting and being physical. And that's all we're ever going to ask of him, is just to give your best and be disciplined in everything you do. And I think Julian's put together a really nice stretch for us coming off the bench.
Only 15 points allowed in the fourth quarter. What does it say about this group that despite going into that final frame, being up so big, remained locked in on that final score?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, because I've seen this, sadly enough, too many times where we've been up big, and then you go into a fourth quarter, and then we get away from what helped us build the lead. We get soft with success, and we start just trying to get our numbers, whatever it may be. And going out on the floor before the fourth quarter started, we had veterans talking about, hey, let's come out here and play the right way. I reminded them this is about building habits. It's not about tonight necessarily, but as we move forward. And the guys did that. They played at a high level. They defended. We executed. We moved the ball. 39 assists, obviously, is a great number. So yeah, it speaks to guys being professional in their approach, which was great to see.
As you've seen more of it, what does Aaron Gordon coming off the bench and playing with that second unit allow that unit to do?
Well, it gives us a Swiss Army knife that can initiate offensively as a point forward. You can play through him in the post, which I think this is 5 games now, Katie, since he's been back. And the first game in Dallas, the Miami game, and tonight, he's just been outstanding in those 3 games. But just, he can do so many things for you. And then when he's shooting the 3-point shot like he has been, now it's like, well, how are you going to guard this guy? Because if you run him off, he can get down the floor, finish, dunk on you, but also make plays for his teammates because he's such a good passer and a willing passer. So, yeah, Aaron has been outstanding for us, and it's good to see him kind of building back, getting confidence, getting a rhythm with that unit.
There's so much politics in the NBA, and that's just part of it.
There is?
With being a coach, what's been kind of your approach to this? What's been Aaron's kind of response to you with his role in all this? How are you managing that?
All I'll say is this, but I didn't get into too many details. Before Aaron's first game in Dallas, I talked to him about what his minute restriction was going to be that night, as well as what would be moving forward, just to give him an idea so he could wrap his head around that. And the first thing he said to me was, Coach, we're playing really well. He goes, if you want to bring me off the bench, even when I'm healthy, bring me off the bench. And I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but I want everybody to know who Aaron Gordon is. That is selfless to a T. And we've seen that from him time and time again. But what I love about our group is that we have a bunch of guys, and it starts with Nicola and trickles down to everybody else, that just want to win. Like, Nicola's not I need more shots. I need more touches. He's just happy we're winning. Aaron Gordon is happy that we're winning. And if it's best for us to bring him off the bench, then we'll do that. If it's best for us to start Aaron Gordon, then we'll do that. And we'll make that decision when we come to that point. But I just want everybody to know how special of a person Aaron Gordon is and how he views this, not about him, but about what's best for the team. And I love that about him.
What kind of emphasis is being put on the third quarter? Because it seems lately games are swinging in your favor.
Well, obviously, you always want to come out and try to win the first 3 minutes, force the other team to call the first timeout. And that third quarter punch has allowed us to build a big lead where we haven't had to put our guys back in the fourth quarter. So it's just really, I mean, you want to get off to a great start in the first quarter, and then coming out after halftime, we watch a little bit of film, we clean some things up, and we focus on what's giving us trouble and reinforce a few of the positives. And the guys have taken that to heart and come out and done their job. And to your point, 40-27 in that third quarter was allowed us to kind of build that big lead into the fourth.
So you kind of touched on it, because when I've asked in the past about sitting guys on the floor, because they've seen so many things in the league. What was the consideration, if any, about potentially sitting Jamal on the floor? Was that part of the rotation?
Yeah, just getting him his minutes, playing him, and let that group continue to get some minutes together with Aaron coming back. Let him get out there with Jamal and the rest of the guys.
Would as well as Aaron has played with that second unit, and he kind of prides himself on kind of being a point forward and sees himself as a little guard in a certain sense, regardless of whether he is starting games or coming off the bench at a certain point when he's
There is a question in here, right?
healthy. Does the stretch kind of make you reconsider kind of him playing with that unit a little bit more, regardless of what his role is at the beginning of a game?
Well, I mean, you guys just go to the playoffs, right? That's what we do in the playoffs. For the last 6-7 years, Aaron's our backup five, and we get him out, and he's back on the floor with that unit. So it's something that we've done for a lot of playoff games, and that we're really comfortable with, and we won a championship doing that. This year, each team is a little bit different. But yeah, you get them out there and you see what that group is capable of, because now you have a bunch of playmakers and a bunch of guys that can facilitate. And that's what you love about Aaron, just the versatility on both ends of the floor. So he's not close to being back to like being cleared for full minutes. So we still have time to figure out what is best for our team moving forward. But whether Aaron's out there with starters or the bench unit, I think good things are going to happen because he's just so damn talented.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, everybody.